Good stuff. Magic has said that he's going to speak to the young guys, sort of make sure everything's copacetic. He is in Philadelphia today. Has that happened yet? I don't know, Jalen. But you're the young guys on this team. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. How do you take this all in?
If you're Magic Johnson, you have about 10 rings as a player, executive, and in ownership. So he understands massaging these egos are going to be big for the remainder of the season. So he's going to fly and talk to the team and let Ingram and Ball know, I took you #2 overall. Kuzma, I believed in you late in the first round. Hart, I took you in the second round. You guys have to be professionals and finish out this season and give us a chance to actually not only make it to the playoffs, but to go a little bit further. So you'll see Magic do a few interviews nationally this week. He'll probably call up Rachel and go on the jump. But more importantly, now it's time for them to get out there and play good basketball and try to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. I think Magic's doing the right thing. You know, it was a lot of, obviously, speculation swirling around. He's at the head of the snake there. He's the leader. So I think he needs to try to come and galvanize the group. But I also think, you know, they have 4 champions on this roster. Bron, Rondo, even JaVale, Tyson Chandler. Those guys are also responsible of going and hugging the young guys. You know, loving the young guys, saying, listen, what's done is done. You're going to be here. Let's put it all together and go try to make the playoffs and make some noise.
To me, these guys are grown men. They don't need to be massaged egos by Magic Johnson. Listen, this is the business. This is what you signed up for. This is what you knew it was going to be when LeBron came. I mean,
come on, Paul.
Take it for what it is.
Paul, stop.
These are grown men. Listen,
come on.
Nobody needs to come in here and tell you they sorry or you were in rumors. You got to deal with it. That's what comes with being in the NBA.
Paul,
you didn't get moved.
If
you didn't get moved, so now it's time to forget about it and play. You stayed put.
See, some of us forget. Some of us forget when we was players.
So here's the thing.
That's just mentally weak. So you need that.
So here's a perfect example of a great Hall of Fame player that played the first, 10 plus years in Boston, right?
Okay.
So versus you and me who got moved earlier in our careers. Like, it does have an effect on a player when you have a level of uncertainty about your personal and professional relationship with a team. It's an absolute fact.
Do you argue that?
So that means that I need the president to come in here and apologize.
That's his job.
I think
really
everybody.
It's happening across the league. Everybody.
It is.
It's because Magic, this is national news. You think this hasn't happened across the league with other teams? I don't hear about any other presidents coming in there having to massage these guys' egos and
Maybe
stuff.
you don't hear about it.
I know we don't hear about it.
This is the Lakers.
Part of the business.
It is a part of the business.
Grow up. Move past it and hoop the rest of the season and see what you got in the season.
I don't care what relationship you're in. Everybody needs reassurance.
Yes.
I don't care what you say, Paul Pierce. You was a young player in the league at one point, and you needed it too.
Paul, you make us tell you how good you are.
Y'all just was sensitive. They came to me. I'm cool.
You're doing a good job, Paul.
Move me then.
Time to check out tonight's signature style, brought to you by Zales. This one, I believe, really style.
I like that.
It's the whole thing, guys.
I could work with that.
And he was at Fashion Week in New York yesterday.
But also a difference is Philadelphia made those moves like Butler and Tobias. It wasn't talked about like the Davis move talked about.
Seemed a little smoother, didn't it? 76ers have reinvented themselves this season again. Is Tobias Harris enough, though, for them to take the East? Some numbers on that next.
NBA Countdown.